Coffee with MarkZ, joined by Andy Schectman, September 24, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Some highlights by PDK, not verbatim MarkZ disclaimer. Please consider everything on this call as my opinion. People who take notes do not catch everything, and it's best to watch the video so that you get everything in context. Be sure to consult a professional for any financial decisions. Member. Good morning and happy Wednesday, fellow RVers member. Good morning, everyone. It's fall, y'all. Time to fall into more wealth. Let's go RRV, member. I'm feeling good today. I believe we are close. MZ. I have spoken to one bond contact who suddenly have two competing buyers trying to compete for their bonds. Suddenly. So to me that is pretty positive. Another contact says they were leaned on to not say anything to anybody about anything. Member. Did you hear Vietnam closed down thousands of bank accounts? MZ. I very much believe that was part of a cleanup. Member. Has Vietnam revalued already? MZ. It has not revalued yet, but we did share an article last week of an IMF that supported it in showing that Vietnam is preparing to change values and go to a float after they change the value. Member. WhiteHouse.gov posted, modernizing payments to and from America's bank account. The biggest upgrade in its treasury, happening September 30th. Member. That sounds like big news. Member. Signed by Karim Kosbach, the head of Iraq's State Council. 1. All revenue streams are now accounted for. Both oil and non-oil revenues from the Kurdistan region are now registered under Baghdad. MZ. Yes, there is breaking news on that this morning. Kurdistan government spokesperson expects oil export problem to end in 48 hours. MZ. Kurdistan government. The salaries of the Kurdistan region's employees are ready after the handover of 120 billion dinars to Baghdad yesterday. They reported sending them, and today they have indeed received them. There have been real breakthroughs in the Kurdish region. MZ. Kurdistan natural resources. We have fulfilled our oil commitments and are awaiting Baghdad's signatures. They need that final signature so they can start exporting oil. I believe they have now signed off, and most of the HCL has been signed off. Member. The KRG Council of Ministers welcomes Tuesday's Iraqi cabinet decision to endorse the tripartite agreement to restart Kurdistan region oil exports and release July 2025 salaries for Kurdistan region. Member. For once, I agree with Frank in that it is already flowing. Member. Many times when Iraq press releases something, it's already been done. MZ. That should give everyone a warm and fuzzy feeling. Member. Enough warm and fuzzy. Time for hot and shaggy. Member. The only warm and fuzzy feeling I want to see right now is this at the redemption centers. Member. I wonder, does the HCL have to be passed for the rate to come out on Forex? Also, will banks shut down as a system update? MZ. I was told shortly after the entire HCL is passed, we would go. Also, the best time to initiate the reset was overnight on a Saturday night when all banks are closed. MZ. It enhances the value of the dinar. Iraq achieves the highest percentage of gold reserves for the first time in its history. There are many articles out on gold today. MZ. Iraqi gold reserves reach record level and strengthens the dinar. They are showing right now that at least 25% of their currency is backed by gold. MZ. The President of the Republic meets the President of the United States in New York. The President of Iraq, not Sadani, did meet with Trump. In his speech, the President of Iraq says Iraq has restored its rightful place in the international community, and Iraq is ready to be a point of contact between the East and the West. MZ. To me that screams there are no sanctions and Iraq is ready. Member. New. U.S. President Donald Trump meets his Iraqi counterpart Abdul Latif Rashid in New York City. Member. Will we have to wait for January 1st for the reset? MZL. I am told it's not date specific but depends of when things happen. So it could be at any time depending on certain events. Member. I still think the possible government shutdown and new fiscal year starting on October the 1st of May have something to do with the reset. Hoping everything happens next week. Member. Come September 30th, there could be a whole lot happening. Member. Thanks Mark and Andy. Hope everyone has a very good day. Andy Schectman from Miles Franklin joins the stream today. Please listen to the replay for his information and opinions. The content in this podcast is for general and educational purposes only and not intended to provide any professional, financial or legal advice. Please consider everything discussed in MarkZ's opinion only. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.